All right, we're live. Awesome. Okay, so hi everyone. Day 10 of the Daily Health Habits. Happy Monday. Today's topic is meditate for 5 minutes, or challenge rather. Okay, so if you're just jumping on now and you're new here, my name is Jocelyn. I'm streaming over live on Facebook on my personal page, Instagram on my brand page, Bergamo and Balance. If you don't follow me there, I do daily education on all things natural health and essential oils. And then this video will be uploaded tonight onto my new YouTube channel. It's a bit.ly link, so it's bit.ly/BNB YouTube. It's literally brand new, so if you go over there and give me a subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'm uploading all types of awesome videos onto there. But anyway, a little bit about me. I'm a gold leader within doTERRA. I lead a global team of women who are making massive changes in their communities by empowering families and people like you and me with natural medicine. I'm a mom of 2, teach yoga, and love all things natural and holistic. So today's topic, as you're jumping in, say hi. Let's talk about meditation. So meditate for 5 minutes is the challenge. For some of you, that might be in your daily habits already. That's great. Some of you, maybe you're super brand new to meditation. So I hope to just kind of shed a little bit of light on what the benefits are, why people meditate, how to meditate, and it doesn't have to be something weird. It's actually super duper beneficial. So I did a little bit of research, and here are some of the scientific benefits that I found. So number 1, it reduces stress. So normally, this is this is a big one. Normally, mental and physical stress cause increased levels of the stress hormone called cortisol. So this produces I'm just reading from my notes. This produces many of the harmful effects of stress, such as the release of an inflammation promoting chemicals. So stress literally shows up in the body as disease. Okay? So studies show that simply by meditating, you reduce that stress, and some people even believe that you can begin to heal your own body. Okay, so think about that for a sec. Stress literally shows up in the body as disease. Okay, and if we can work through and kind of decipher that stress and that disease can start to go away, which is really cool. So a note on that, there's a really awesome and well-known author called Louise Hay. She wrote a book called You Can Heal Your Life, or You Can Heal It. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called You Can Heal Your Life, but it's so super cool. She has some great meditations on YouTube as well. So I'll mention her again in a sec here, but okay, number 2, controls anxiety. So less stress translates to less anxiety. Deep breathing, stillness, mindfulness, all things that are great support for anxiety. Incorporating essential oils in that can be an extra just step and leverage game changer. Okay. Number 3, promotes emotional health. So some types of meditation incorporate some sort of visualization or affirmations or mantras. All of these things are related to positive thinking and optimism. There's so many benefits, but I'm going to show you I've got a few more things to share, and then I'm going to show you one of my favorite meditations, and this is all about promoting emotional wellness. Okay, number 4, enhances self-awareness. So again, some forms of meditation may help you develop a stronger understanding of yourself, helping you grow into your best self. So as you sit there and observe your body and begin to listen to the body, and you literally discover parts of you that you didn't know existed. Number 5, lengthens attention span. So focused attention meditation is like weightlifting for your attention span. Okay. It helps increase the strength and endurance of your attention. Number 6, may reduce age-related memory loss. So this is something that I really found interesting, because studies show that Kirtan Kriya is a method of meditation that combines a mantra or a chant with repetitive motion of the fingers. So it's like you're saying some words and you're moving your fingers, and that just makes sense for people that are going through memory loss or age-related stuff. This is your dexterity, right? That's why they say people that are elderly should be using their hands and keeping, doing knitting and things like that, because it works different part of your brain when you do things like that. But when you incorporate it with a mantra, it's called Kirtan Kriya, it's really cool how that can actually, so it keeps your brain really healthy and active in that sense. Number 7, cultivate compassion. So certain types of meditation particularly increase positive feelings and actions towards yourself and others. There's a type of meditation, I almost keep saying medication. We're talking about meditation here. A type of meditation called metta is known as like a loving kindness meditation. So number 8 may help fight addictions. This is really cool because the mental discipline you can develop through meditation can help you to break dependencies by increasing your self-control and awareness of triggers for addictive behaviors, including like food cravings and all types of things. So it's really cool, and especially in my experience, I did a 10-day silent Vipassana meditation retreat 4.5 years ago or so, and like that was one. Vipassana is like really observing the body, and you're sitting for a longer period of time, so you're literally like coming up against these like hard blocks and like these like disease in the body, or these like what you think and think is like this pain that you can't get past. You actually are like moving through it in your meditation, but you're also like helping fight addictions because you're like moving past any barriers and like limiting beliefs that you set on yourself, which is really cool. So number 9, almost done here, improve sleep. So when utilizing meditation as part of your evening ritual, for example, you create the ambience, the space in your mind to rest and get ready for sleep. Number 10, helps control pain. So this is kind of goes back to Louise Hay and You Can Heal Your Life, that book. Your perception of pain is connected to your state of mind. This is like scientifically proven in this scenario. I'm not saying it's always connected to your mind, but there is sometimes that it can be. And it can be elevated in stressful conditions. So this is a big one for some people because sometimes we are like stuck mentally and we think we are in pain, but really there is something that's keeping you there mentally that you might not realize. So this is again when Louise Hay comes in, because she's got some really awesome YouTube meditations, and they're great for before bed. There's some awesome ones on there. So Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life is her book. And then number 11, this is one of my favorite things because often, if we have a big decision or we need to like find answers to something, we look outside of ourselves. And that is like, I don't know, that's what we all do. But the best way to find the answers to your questions is by getting quiet and listening to that voice. Okay, some of you watching this might be like, you're insane. That's okay. Trust me and try it. Like, I'm going to give you a super simple meditation, and all you need to do is sit there and you literally bring your questions, and you are the only one that knows what you need to do. Okay, it's amazing how it happens. Listen to your inner guidance system and it knows best. Okay, so that's basically a little bit of research on what I did on why meditation and like what meditation does for you. But you can literally, there are so many benefits, right? You can literally meditate anywhere as well. There are a million types of meditation. I'm going to just give you a couple examples today of what a couple types of meditation that I like to practice. Basically, when is the best time to meditate? It's totally up to you. The morning time is nice, but your mind is ready. It's nice and calm. It's relatively peaceful. Hopefully, unless you had your child wake you up on a bed or something. But the mind is relatively quiet in the morning. So that's an awesome time to meditate, but your body is sore or stiff, right? Your body's not ready to sit in meditation for a long period of time, but it's awesome. Like, that's my favorite time to meditate, is as soon as you wake up. Maybe it's like 10 minutes before the kids do, and you sit there and you kind of plan your day, you gather your thoughts, you create an intention for the day, and you continue on into your day with that intention. Okay, I love that time to just set an intention and do a little short whatever meditation. And then again in the evening is an awesome time to meditate. It is your body is ready because you've been moving all day, hopefully, but your mind is super busy. So you've like gathered all these thoughts and these connections through the day, and your mind's just racing. So it is so beneficial again in the evening to meditate, but maybe for a different type of meditation. So instead of visualizing and putting your intention and bringing, setting your intention for the day like you would in the morning. In the evening, you actually go to taking a look at your day and kind of evaluating what went nice, what went good, what went well, and what didn't. And if you like to plan your day like I do the night before, I do every Sunday, but again, every night before I take a look at the following day, I kind of evaluate of how that day went and just like get rid of things that didn't go well. So yeah, before bedtime, going through the events of the day and kind of just letting go of the day and getting into the space and ready for rest. So that's a little bit about when to meditate, what is meditation. There's so many different types, like I said. So basically, this is one example I'm going to give you. So how to meditate. Sit in a comfortable position. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor. I always suggest putting something underneath your sitting bones. So sit on some sort of thin pillow or something so that you can actually sit upright. Get quiet. I love to turn the diffuser on with some calming oils or some sort of, if I'm setting, if it's the morning and I want to create an intention or, ambience in the room or whatever, using the oil specific for that. An awesome one is the doTERRA Balance Blend. This is like your balancing, grounding blend. That one, and paired with like wild orange, is a great uplifting, grounding blend. That's super easy. So basically you're sitting on your, wherever you're sitting, on your floor, on your cushion, on your chair with your feet down on the ground, back straight, eyes closed, and then you literally start to breathe. Okay, so this is like the foundation for meditation is your breath. Okay, you're focusing on your breath. As you inhale, you expand and grow taller, and as you exhale, you relax, keeping the spine tall. So here, there are so many options. If you're a complete beginner with meditation, maybe you want to YouTube a beginner meditation and just keep experimenting and finding different people that guide on YouTube or whatever to guide you, because your mind will wander like this when you're first picking up a new habit or a new practice, right? So I recommend kind of finding someone to guide you. Otherwise, you can always wing it for yourself too. You can sit there, focus on your breath, and something that I love to do if my mind's racing or I find like I've got so much on my mind is count your breath. So if you count to an inhale breath of the count of 4 and exhale breath to count of 4 or 5. Okay, so gradually increase your breath, slow the breathing, and just that's it. Focus on the inhale, count to 4 or 5, and then exhale 4 to 5. Don't worry about anything else. Anytime your thoughts try to take over, just leave them alone, throw them out the door, and come back to your breath. That is the foundation of meditation, okay? So over time, you will become more practiced and you will notice that your mind wanders less. It's totally up to you. But after, another thing that you can do is also observe the breath, but observe it where it goes into the nostrils. So as you inhale, you notice like the cold air here, and as you exhale, the warm air. So that's another little tip. Vipassana that I mentioned earlier, the 10-day, it's kind of like the mindfulness meditation. It's so good at increasing body awareness, seriously, and moving past like physical or emotional blocks, because you literally are observing the body where it's at and you don't move. You just observe it until that sensation goes away. So you move through various parts of your body and you're literally just observing. So that's awesome too. And then the last one is incorporating a mantra. So if you're brand new, this could be super helpful. If you like music and like singing, or mantra is basically like a group of words that is, it's usually in Sanskrit, which is an ancient, like old, like relates back to like the Indian, kind of from India language or whatever, however you call it, however you want to call it. But there's lots of different mantras out there, and then you can actually, if you wanted to do the finger thing too, that's really cool. But okay, I'm just looking at my notes, make sure I covered everything I wanted to. Hopefully that summed up a little bit of meditation for you, and you want to give it a try. So when you begin to incorporate meditation into your daily regime, which I hope you guys do for this week, just try it. Even 5 minutes a day, sit there as soon as you wake up and create an intention for the day or before you go to bed. You get really good at it and are able to literally drop back into alignment or a meditative state quickly, making your meditation even more effective when you do it consecutively like that every day. Try it for this week, and then at the end of the week, like, not a joke, you'll be like, this is awesome, so I'm going to continue on because it's so sweet. So tomorrow I'm going to give you a little one-on-one intro into the law of attraction. So again, this might be completely new to some of you, and that's totally awesome. Some of you, maybe you're totally into the law of attraction too, which is super cool. It's something I'm super passionate about for me, and meditation is one of the ways for me to kind of arrive and get back into that space of alignment and energetic frequency of my whatever I want to receive, and more on that tomorrow. Okay, so today's challenge, meditate for 5 minutes. If you can commit to this for the week, seriously, by the end of the week, you'll be like, I am totally digging this. I just love, everything around just like that simple shift, and you seriously have the answers inside of you. When you just sit there and just listen, okay? So watch your breathing and don't try to do too much, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself either, because in the beginning, your mind is like trying to take you places, and just come back to the breath. But anyway, see you tomorrow for number 11, Law of Attraction. So bye, have a good night.